I always want to be in the sector where I know I can be different. I was so clueless about what is it in life that I want, right? To open a shop is easy, but to run it professionally is difficult. I started to come to KL when I was 17 years old to pursue my study. So I graduated in computer science and statistics. And then since then, I started to work into various companies. I always want to be in the sector where I know I can be different, or the sector where it can really nourish me as a person. Um, and that is a banking line. So one day there is a job opening. Citibank was looking for investment banker. So I went, and it was a long process, but I managed to get listed. I became the youngest private banker in history. So after so long in Citi, three of us, which is our colleague, and I decided let's just started our own firm. First 2 years when I started our own, we did not have any single deals at all. So my first landed clients was a local billionaire. After I've done it for a while, my client said, okay, this is she's very firm on it. We can actually trust her. So they start to open up, and something happened in the family. My nephew, which is the same age of my first baby, passed away 6 months old, and that struck me. I was so clueless about what is it in life that I want, right? And I really want to be settled down and to do something that I can involve children in it, not to hustle like I used to be. I want to work at my own pace. But I think 3 months out of retirement, I got so bored. So then I found that the article in Bloomberg and Knight Frank about Hermes bags, where it is, it's gone up in value and such and whatnot. So I started to do a deeper research to it. I said, this is interesting. So I started with about 5 bags or 7 bags, I think, 7 bags. And then it just sold out in 3 days. Done it by me solely. And then that's when the company of Kabinet Prive really started. So the items that hold such possession is very difficult to gain, but also is very difficult to gain trust from your clients, because your clients wants to pay for this kind of item. They have to know the sources where you get it and how you get it, and even then, if any issue, can I get back to you or not? Will you be able to be responsible for it or not? So these are the things where I think knowledge and experience takes into play. So as of now, Kabinet Prive spread into 35 countries worldwide. We have a presence in 2 countries, which is Singapore and Malaysia. We have a entity in Hong Kong, Malaysia, and Singapore. Of course, any business that has a challenge, right? I thought that was great. Nothing else gonna happen. So when we opened in Hong Kong, at first it was pretty much safe. No, I mean, it was quite good. Then riot happened. It hit Hong Kong pretty bad. So that is when started the journey of darkness, I would call it. We opened in 2019 in Kabinet Prive, Singapore. January 2020, we opened, launch. March 2020, COVID. So closed completely. And then what happened was the boutique in Malaysia closed. That one is closed. Sales is not there. So I had to hustle, and we push online sales, and that's when we get our clients too. And that's when how we survive, because of our online has been quite established way before the pandemic and way before all these things happen. Hence that our client knows that kabinetprive.com is a reliable platform where they can actually spend a maximum of 100,000 US dollar in a single card, and they will get their items delivered to them at their doorstep. So that is our strength actually, and that's what saved us. So far that we have been uphold the client's expectations. We have zero return, meaning there is no return come back to us. Anything issues handling from door to door is insured, unlike any other. We are also insured heavily here. So basically that what I'm saying, to run or to open a shop is easy, but to run it professionally is difficult. and they again take experience. Kabinet Prive, it seems that it is a luxury house that's selling or that probably cater the services of luxury goods to household, to the clients. But actually, our core specialty is to choose wisely of your products so that you will not lose money in the future. So basically, in any sort of investment, you've got to have, number one is the cost of funds, and then after that is the term, after that when to exit, right? Three things. If you don't exit, then you'll be on paper. You hold it, forget it. If the price value down, you do not monetize it. If you buy and you do not trade it, then it will be that, right? But you have it. You can actually have any other benefit out of it. Unlike the stocks, what other benefit you have in the stocks? Or even cryptocurrency? Nothing actually. Here, you carry it, you carry your brand, you carry, oh, I am this. It has that kind of weight to elevate you to the next level in your business, in any business that you do. That is why it becomes so popular. A social status, right? But at the same time, it also holds a value. If one day you may need it, like in COVID time, you need money, it is the fastest things to go. But understanding about what to hold is our advice. So in Kabinet Prive, though we are not guaranteed our clients, but it's almost known worldwide that you buy items in Kabinet Prive, it holds certain value to it because we handpick what we want to sell. My advice is that to those that wants to do this business, number one is know your consignor or know where your sources come from. Number two is that tighten up your compliance regulations so that you will adhere to the anti-laundering money regulations that's set by the government. Number three, have a responsibility in which that if you are selling something to your overseas client, I hate it when actually the reseller is saying, once you pay, the shipment is not our responsibility. You can't just simply say that because we want to have that margin, and then you can do whatever you please because you have the product. That is not right. So then number four, take time to appreciate your customer rather than having it as part of like, a trade. It's just a trade. So this is my advice to them. To me, I would rather earn little, but stay true to our integrity, because trust is very difficult to develop. Once it's broken, that's it. Nobody will trust you.